Hey, what's going on? This is Alejandro, and on today's video, I'm going to teach you exactly the precise methodology behind hiding from Google forever so they will never, ever show your website to anyone. Let's go. Step number one, in order to completely obliterate your SEO for the rest of time, put a robots.txt file that says, Google, piss off, don't look at my site. But if you don't feel like cheating, if you don't want to put a file there that says, hey, robots, don't come to my website, and you still want to have a website, this is what you will do next. First off, go to your server, okay, wherever you're hosting your website, and downgrade your plan to like the cheapest one you can. Right, make sure that the server is completely overloaded with information. Go in your website, and if you're using WordPress, this is a pro tip, install WooCommerce just because. It will completely destroy your website speed. It's going to be great because then you can add more plugins that you don't need. The last thing you want is those pesky visitors from Google going on your website and filling in forms and requesting things like quotes or buying your product. We ain't about that business. We're here to obliterate our SEO and not get any leads, okay? Next, do not publish any content. This I'm doing here, publishing the video, don't do that. If you are going to publish content, then make sure that it's a very long wall of text, no breaks, no bullet points, no rich data, no headings. Do not put interesting keywords that complement each other and form. Definitely don't optimize your content. And if for whatever reason, you start building links and you, for literally whatever reason, you just happen to be good at building links and you build the right links, you will still rank. So you have to, listen, do not build links. And if you want to build links and you want to tank your SEO, go somewhere, one of those cheap marketplaces, and just buy a bunch of garbage, $5, $10 links, and you'll be fine. Exact match, get the exact keyword that you don't want to rank for, and put that in every single backlink. That will make sure that your profile is insanely over-optimized, and it sends a signal to Google that you really are trying to cheat the system, and it will whack you into oblivion, into page 8, when it's nice and safe, right? Nobody looks in page 8, so you're okay there. What you definitely shouldn't do, right, is imagining, okay, I want to have a really bad website. I want to collaborate with these other guys here. Don't start going into other people's websites, especially if they're good websites, if they have good SEO traffic, and start getting mentioned and featured and links pointing back from their content to your website, because that's going to make you rank. You don't want any of that stuff. By all accounts, don't publish any important stories or a research, a survey or anything that radio and TV stations would like, and put a story behind, because then you're going to start getting a bunch of PR type of backlinks with your brand mentioned all over the shop, with good sentiment around the brand. So the single best thing that you can do to really minimize the amount of brand signals that Google has at their disposal to figure out whether to rank you or not is don't get any mentions, right? I'm not even talking about backlinks. I'm just saying your brand being quoted in somebody else's website. Make sure that you have a very small and poor reputation. So 2 reviews on Trustpilot, and make sure that 1 star only. That's really good because it gets really negative sentiment around your brand. What will really mess up the game here though is if you happen to be good at social media content because that's what you enjoy. So okay, I really want to serve my people on social media, but I don't want any of these people in search, because they're at that annoying stage of the buyer's journey where they're problem aware and they're solution aware. So now they're looking for what's the best solution. That's where all the conversions happen. That's the people that is actually going to call you on the phone, is actually going to get on schedule appointments and stuff with you or buy your product. People are going to go to Google and search, all right, let me look at this get me links thing, and boom, now you have branded searches. Now you have brand search volume. And Google is going to be like, oh, I guess this brand is legit. A lot of people are looking for it. Let me show it more often. Bad, but stay away from that. If you put a job post, make sure that you hide what company people are applying for so nobody Googles it, because it's the same thing. People are like, oh my God, a bunch of job posts, because Get Me Links is hiring a full-blown marketing team. Now you have the additional search volume of candidates, which is gonna signal to Google that you're what? A real brand. That's it. Bad. We don't want that. Again, we want to hide there in the corner, right? So let's say that you still fail at all of these things and you're actually getting traffic to your website. So people go to your website to see your face. Let's say, make sure that you piss those users off as much as you possibly can. Let's say you love email, okay? Let's say that's the one thing you love. You love to send people an email every single week, and then they all flood back into your website to read whatever article and maybe buy some of your products, because ultimately, I guess you want to eat, so we'll have to get some sales. Fine. not too many, not from Google. Again, those guys, they're really ready to convert. The nice and slow ones that you really have to nurture over time in the email list with content that I told you not to publish, but whatever, I understand it's a bit of a conundrum. So the worse type of user engagement signals that you send, the better. Don't start sending a bunch of traffic from referral sources like social media and email and have everyone love your website and share it, because then they're going to start Googling your brand. And then all the websites are going to start noticing you, and they might link to your content that I told you not to publish. But if you happen to start publishing content that's mildly entertaining and is this much quality, you run into the risk that some people will link to it. And boom, again, now not only you're going to have to deal with the people from Google, you're going to get people from freaking ChatGPT as well. So you don't want the words related to your brand appearing there. Like, you don't want get me links to appear 50 times in places like entrepreneur. You don't want any of that, because then LLMs are going to pick it up. And when somebody says, what link building agencies should I not use to not rank in Google? It's going to tell you, oh, okay, well, you can use these agencies if you want to rank. Apparently, if you're watching these videos because you don't want to rank. Well, you know how annoying it is? Like all these leads, they come to you and they want to buy your services that you spend so many years making great quality services, and now you have to service them and work. I mean, of course, you can build a team and have the team do it for you and scale and all these different things, but who wants to do that anyway? Now, there's a small chance that you're watching this video because it sounds like it's sarcasm and you actually want to rank in SEO. This is not the case. I mean every single word. This is how you don't rank, okay? If you're crazy and you want to rank and you want to make leads, just do the opposite of what I said, okay? Simple, that's it. And if you want links, but they're good links, so they will make you rank, so you're going to have to deal with clients. If you're okay with that, then that works, that's fine. If not, then at least I hope I gave you some comedic respite in this Monday.